Alright, so boom, y'all. When I made the video of 5 songs that I listened to for one part, a lot of people assumed that I was talking about hooks. Like, people were even in the comments saying like songs that they listen to just for like the hook, and that's not what I meant. I explained in that video what I meant by like one particular part of a song. Kind of like for Chief Keef's Earned It. I put that song on just to hear the part of like the beat go off, I up it, then my heat go off. Like that isn't a hook or a verse, it's just like one part of the song. So that's what I meant. But for this video, yes, I'm solely talking about hooks. Songs to where if it wasn't for the chorus, I would probably never listen to it. I'll listen to a song like On the Block by Rami regardless of the hook.
I gotta keep going, can't break my promise. Can't fuck with shorty cause she don't know how to just stay honest. It's what I'm meant to do. Who the fuck are you? They tell me to get out the stool. They tell me to stop doing you. They tell me you can't show no love. They tell me I'm not enough. It don't matter cause I'm gonna keep winning. Headshot, yeah, we keep on spinning. FN with a red dot, yeah, we took him out with precision. We was on the porch until we hopped up on the block.
Follow Rami on his Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube for more heat, and you already know how to show love for me. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, but let's get into it. 5 songs I ain't listen to for the hook.
Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. Drop it to the floor.
This is one of the weirdest things y'all will ever hear me say, but if I was one of these like fast ass girls out here like on OnlyFans and all that, like I would be hoeing it up when it comes to this song. The hook of Round of Applause has always like made me feel like a rat for liking it so much. And some of my audience may be too young to know about this, but the twerk team, oh man, y'all don't know. Look, all I'm gonna say is go watch this video and y'all will know what type of stuff niggas was watching in the early 2010s. Y'all will know what we was on. Just go watch this video. Now the next thing I'm gonna say is a phrase that y'all will hardly ever hear come out of a person's mouth. Drake ruined this song for me for sure. I have never enjoyed Drake's contribution on this song. Bust it like you can't afford a car, you a star. You look in the mirror, you know who you are. I just always hear that and think, bro, shut the fuck up. This has always been one of Drake's like whatever verses. All it needed to be was a simple verse since it was just, you know, a song for ass shaking, that's obvious. But I just always felt like he added nothing to it. Waka rocked this song all by himself. I don't know if some of y'all remember this either, but Waka came out and said that he felt that he was a bad rapper back in his heyday and that the music he was putting out wasn't good. I don't listen to him, so I don't know. But if he had other banger songs like Round of Applause and Hard in the Paint, then hey, he was being too hard on himself.
Let me see you bust it, bust it, bust it. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me.
Now, I'm not super huge on West Coast rap, and I ain't gonna lie. I will say of all like regional styles of rap that exist, I think West Coast rap is the one I'm missing out on the most. I feel like I would rock with West Coast rappers a lot if I took the time to check out more artists, because the songs that I do know from them already don't be missing. Even Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound Gangsters. One of my favorite songs from them is Cali is Active. Every time I hear that song, I feel like I'm at a family cookout in Long Beach or something. It has such a great vibe. Or even better than that, I know a lot of y'all have seen the video of Dub C crip rocking on stage during the Up in Smoke tour. So yeah, I feel like I'm sleeping on some of these legends. Now this song specifically, the hook is sang by 2 rappers named Cocaine and Lil Half Dead, and they do an amazing job. Now I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me.
I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see.
That's hard. That's hard. Now when it comes to the verses, like the first verse is by the rapper whose actual song it is, named Badass. And the song is actually from Badass's second album, Personal Business. It's also a song from Snoop Dogg's 5th album, The Last Meal. So that's really weird. Like in some places it's named like Badass featuring Snoop Dogg, and others Snoop Dogg featuring Badass. Either way, I know both of these dudes' verses and I can pretty much rap them back. And that's not even why I like the song. it's mostly because of the hook. If Cocaine and Lil Half Dead didn't go off on this hook as much as they did, I would probably never listen to this song. No shade towards Badass and Snoop though. The verse was actually good. But there's just some tracks where like the chorus is the main reason you want to listen to it. And that's every song on this list for me. I also do want to say RIP to Badass though, because he passed away in November 2019. I don't want this to be like me saying all this is throwing dirt on his name.
stick. I know if I could hit once, I could hit twice.
For many years, not only did I not know that this was a Lil Kim song, I didn't know that she was on the track at all. The only parts of the song I ever heard was the hook by 50. So I thought this was one of his like sex songs, cause y'all know he be going back and forth between the gangster tracks and love tracks. But I absolutely love the beginning of the song when the beat builds up, then 50 comes in with that ah. That's really my shit right there. Now I know the Lil Kim fanboys will look at me sideways for this. And yes, I said the fanboys. Kim has a lot of male rap fans that be in that female GOAT conversation like, these young kids don't know nothing about Lil Kim's legacy. Like, they might be mad at me for saying this, but I never gave a shit about Lil Kim's performance on this song. And Lil Kim actually ruins it for me, if I'm being honest. Because for 50, like, he's obviously talking about like how good his D game is. I've got the magic stick. I know if I can hit once, I can hit twice. I hit the baddest chicks. Lil Kim sings the hook next, and she switches the words a little bit to make her own version by saying, I got the magic click. I know if I get licked once, I get licked twice. I am the baddest chick. Now, weirdly enough, I don't mind at all what 50 said. Like, I know if I can hit once, I can hit twice. Like, that's my shit. But when Kim comes in and like, if I get licked once, I'm like, yep, song's over. Now, I did look up some info on this song, and I was reading about it on spin.com. And I actually found out that Lil Kim wasn't supposed to be on this song at all. This was originally a 50 Cent song featuring Trina, and it was supposed to be on the Get Rich or Die Trying album.
I'm a PIMP, plus I got the magic stick.
What ended up happening was 50 Cent didn't like Trina's verse that she sent him, and he took her off the song. That's where Kim comes in. Once he sent the beat to Lil Kim and asked her for a verse, she didn't send it back to 50 in time when he was releasing his album, and that's why the song never made it on Get Rich or Die Trying. Once she did finish her verse like way after the fact, that's when 50 just told her she can have the song, and it ended up being the second single on her third album, La Bella Mafia. And that's also why it's labeled as a Lil Kim featuring 50 Cent song instead of the other way around. She took so long to send her verse back to 50 that 50 just said like, fuck it, you can have the track. So that was interesting to hear all that, but even with that, I'm still just here for the I got the magic stick. I did find that there was a sequel to this song with 50 and Kim called Magic Stick Part 2, and I said nope to that as well. Like, I won't even bother listening to that. Y'all can keep that.
I ain't really here to play no games, yeah. You already know my name, yeah.
Now, Play No Games is a song that will take a lot of people who grew up in the 2000s back to their heyday. Lil Jon in general, in the whole like crunk era, this song, of course, Get Low with the Yin Gang Twins, Damn with the Young Bloods. If you don't give a damn, gon' throw it up. Lil Jon definitely had his own little iconic run in the music biz. This song, Play No Games with Fat Joe and Trick Daddy, and yes, this is the same Trick Daddy that got clowned for saying Jay-Z is not the king of New York and that Beyonce couldn't sing.
Which is my opinion. And opinions like buttholes. Without them, you'd be full of doodle.
But still, this song has always had one of the smoothest hooks in hip-hop history. Now, Fat Joe, for his verse, raps about being with a chick that he eventually smashed and gave him a disease. So, yeah, his verse is pretty whatever. But he did have one dope line in there, which was, bitch, you better learn how to chop rocks if you want to get with crack. Rocks, of course, being slang for crack or cocaine. But then crack is also a nickname that Fat Joe goes by, like Joe Crack. For those of you who even played Def Jam 5 from New York, his character's name in that game was Crack. So like, you better learn how to chop rocks and know how to make cocaine if you want to be with me. Like, that was smooth. The Trick simply raps to the ladies about y'all steady messing around with these jive turkeys out here. I'm playing. This song ain't that old. All these busters out here, you need to get with a real nigga like me that will treat you right, like all that kind of stuff. And man, listen. Before he even gets to Lil Jon's verse, there's a spanking scene in the music video that Lil Jon puts these dudes through, and I swear it's the weirdest thing, yo.
Put your hood up. Okay.
If anybody watching this is in a fraternity, I know y'all have like some type of initiations, but goddamn, if you was getting spanked, don't even let me know in the comments. Yeah, Amiri, I got a few spankings just so I can get into Alpha Nu Psi. I don't even want to know. Like, keep that to yourself. So the verses from all three of these niggas is really whatever. But whew, That hook gets me, man. And to be honest, I think the hook works because it's a guy doing the melody. There are some songs where, truth be told, somebody on the chorus having like a deeper voice that adds to the catchiness. As weird as that sounds. And it's funny that I say that because the chopped and screw version of this song makes it sound even slower. Man, I already told y'all I love them slow down double T in the morning like vocals. I ain't really here to play no games, yeah. You already know my name, yeah. Man, yeah, this hook, the regular one and the slow down one are lovely to me.
You ain't nothing but a broke boy, broke boy.
Now, I had no clue that this was a song made by Fly Reacts. I heard this song in a Crack Gang ENT video, and I was live streaming on Instagram one day, and I was rapping the song, and the people in the stream was telling me, you know that's a song by Fly Reacts, right? I had no idea, but I messed with it. Now, Flight is a YouTuber I do not watch or care about at all. I know his intro at least. What it do, Flight Crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! And I know he's a really hated on YouTuber too. Like over the years, whenever I see this man's name, it's people clowning him for something. But hey, since I don't watch his videos, I don't know if it's deserved hate or y'all just bullying him. Either way, Broken Boy Boy is one catchy ass song. Another hip hop YouTuber by the name of All the Culture has told me Flight is the definition of a rapper that can go crazy on the hook, but his verses be loaded with nonsense. Apparently he has like another song that goes like, hey fuck you still be a bitch? But I don't know, I ain't never heard it. But I will say, if this man seriously has a bunch of catchy hooks like, you ain't nothing but a broke boy, then I'm all for hearing them. Y'all can make your own opinion about how y'all feel about his wordplay though. My waves on swim like Michael Phelps, blew your check up on my belt. I'm a Mac nigga user Adele, I'm kinda lit nigga can't you tell? Or, I'm not from Tampa but I'm all about my bucks. Hey man, like every time I play this track, I just rewind like the first like 35 seconds or so just to hear that hook over and over. Man, and my sleeping episode on Fly Reacts coming soon. Let's get it.
Outro,